Oh, rainbow chests. They're easier to get in the game now that there's the whole rainbow mode, but when you see them in a regular game, it's still something quite magical. And definitely getting stuff like the prototype railgun is gonna make it a lot easier to do, to finally get to the thing with the nod key that I've been putting off for a very long time. So what exactly is this? Well, I made mention last time and showed off a little trapdoor in a room with rats. Hey, look, this is the room with rats. Just gotta look for some place where there's a lot of dust kicked up. Right here, for example. And you don't actually need to use the nod key on this. You need to use a regular key to get in here. But I should be able to buy one at whatever the shop is coming up. And then hopefully the prototype railgun combined with the commando, the rocket launcher, is going to be covering me for whatever I need. In the meantime, what a good weapon. Pretty much just a free room clear by using it. Although with fat bullets, if it bounces off a wall twice, the projectile disappears, and that is a little bit troublesome. As nice as fat bullets are, they do sometimes prevent you from effectively using some weapons, which is too bad. The BSG, of course, being referenced to the... it is a reference to Doom. It stands for the big fucking gun. Which I'm sure you probably heard of that if you know about Doom. Why is fucking represented by S? I don't know. Couldn't really tell you. One of the great mysteries of the Gungeon, I suppose. Oh boy. Where'd you guys come from? You know what? Forget about it then. It's Chinatown. And that's how we do it in Chinatown. Oh yeah, I suppose with really fat bullets, I could probably also get some good usage out of this too. I'm probably going to run out of ammo pretty quickly. And with Robot's right hand on the paradox here, and fat bullets, this is probably going to last me for quite a while. Enough bullet upgrades can turn any individual gun into something real nice. Speaking of which, hexagun might be very good. Shot bow, Shot bow is okay, I suppose. I don't really like it all that much, but I don't need to, because I'm not going to be buying it. I'm going for the hexagun if I'm going for anything. Apparently potentially a reference to Barbarella? I don't know, haven't seen that movie, and the only thing I really know about it is the existence of the Orgasmatron, which is just an amazing title for a torture device in any respect. Wow, I'm surprised that I did not get hit there. Okay, we good? We gravy. BSG, again, might be good to take out here, but you're going to run out of ammo pretty quick for it. Now, I'm going to eventually get a decent amount of ammo back, especially going through the trapdoor eventually. But if I can, wait a little while to have that happen, I'm probably going to want to use it inside of the trapdoor, for example. You'll see what I'm talking about soon enough. Oh, it's time to settle an old score. And God, I hope I don't die, because that's a really hard fight. I hate the bonus fights in this. Whether it's the Lich, trying to fight Aghanim, all those fellows. It's all just very difficult. And I don't have an easy time doing it. Also, yeah, I dropped the Ring of Ethereal, whatever, because I did manage to get... Whatever, I wasn't going to open that anyway. Sour grapes. Because I did manage to get to everyone's favorite, the... Yeah. The... What is this thing called? It's the Elder Blank. Okay, there we go. Forgot about it for a second. Anyway, as always, prototype railgun, super effective against bosses. And that includes fellows like you, Mr. Cannonball Rog. Better say... Oh, wait. Gotta be careful. I do need a couple blanks here eventually. Now, I do have the Elder Blank, so whatever, but... do want to be a little bit cautious. Cautious. Good. That's more health for the pile, because like I said, I'm going to want as much of it as possible. Cool, cool. And what would I want to even refresh here? Like, I guess. If I'm going to be taking anything, it's going to be that. Oh, it's so nice to get a rainbow chest. If I got a good chance against this upcoming floor, this would be it. Yeah, that's pretty much all that does. It's just a room clear. Don't use it against bosses. It's really not suited for that purpose. Come on, man. Cut that out. Oh, no. That's... I don't know, bubbles. They're so very... not any point in me sticking around here. What am I even doing? Let's go. Shotbow is one of those items that I think is a lot better than I tend to give it credit for. I should be using it more. I mean, in some ways, it's kind of like a miniature railgun proper with the amount of ricocheting of bullets that it does. It's also fairly high tier, too. Traded the Cobalt Hammer and one other high tier, but I think it was a Patriot, which is a high tier, but I'm not a big fan of the gun, so I decided instead to go for seeing if I could get a different one. And I think that the bow gun is definitely of that sort. Anybody else want up here? Also, I have no idea why, but enemies just dissolve upon getting hit with this weapon. Which is strange. I mean, I'm just shooting it with a bow, but I guess... Oh, Trork. With the reaction. Okay. Wait, did I get the... I did get the backpack, but I don't have enough money for it. Ah, dang. The RC rocket is also a very good item for taking care of business. Yeah, I just don't have the cash. Had a cell creep on the last floor. Probably should have done a little bit more with that than I did. Ah, you need the blanks, dude. I mean, I can just fall into a pit and let my... and instead let my shield do the work, but it's not the most ideal sort of circumstance. Let's go. So, you buy the Nod key from the previous floor, and then you take this journey down Donkey Kong Country. I do like that for some reason the bullet is still walking, in a walking animation, despite the fact that I'm just sitting in a cart right now. And eventually what you come up to is nothing. And that's why you need the blanks. 2 of them, to be exact. Okay. I've given an attempt to this sort of thing before, but I failed, what, both times? Even though I had a very good run going on. And the one time that I got the 7-leaf clover, that would have been the ideal sort of run to do this with, but didn't manage to get the key. So, I'm sure you can probably tell from the map. This is where the infuriating notes are going to come into play. So you get a little bit of a poem here, but also the cheese on the bottom is a very simple pattern this time. Okay, so I'm going right, 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 up, right. Boy, it would be difficult to actually figure out what that means if you didn't, if you just got the same thing over and over. Okay, so 1 right. This is why I said the big fucking gun was going to be good. 2 right. No. Three right. Yeah, which pistol? Yeah, which pistol? Should just use my Elder Blank. I don't know why I didn't. 4 right. And then up 1, and then right 1. Oh boy. This is a rough room. Yep. Wow. I mean, this is allegedly... The entire thing with this weapon is that it clears rooms, and... Maybe I can manage to transform it into a chicken or something. Okay, up 1, and then right 1. Oh, come on. Then here should be the final. And yep, you can see how the entire screen kind of hitched there for a second. That's because it was loading the proper thing. And you get a little bit of health here. Do I need anything more from this? No. What else do I even want to be using? I mean, the railgun and probably the commando are the 2 items that I'm going to be getting the most usage out of. Maybe the gunbow. I think the gunbow is pretty good. So, who's up here? I think you already know if you've been paying attention. Yeah, it's me. I've been here a couple times before, wasn't very effective. However, at this point in time, I hope it will be more effective, I guess is the way to put it. So the Resourceful Rat, despite my entreaties to try to gain his favor, didn't really take too kindly to it. Now is attacking me. Which, thanks, dude. Hate this guy. And I'd like to say that I am completely justified in hating this guy. He's a very tough fight. Okay. And there's the first phase. And this is why I wanted to save... I wanted to save all my ammo for this. Because what better place to be using a prototype railgun than against a Metal Gear boss? Metal Gear Rat, I believe. Come on. And, come on. Yeah, he actually picks up a gun drawer there to do that attack, which is cute. Don't frustrate. Come on. There. Oh, never make me do that fight again. I hate it. I guess that's what he's been doing with all of his stuff. And oh, you're right. Yeah, I almost forgot about this. Get a freaking Punch-Out game. Okay, yeah, there. Did the character. There. And there's one. Well, at least I'll get a full heal after this. Come on, there's a fat line, which is a good weapon. Nope. Yeah, it's really hard to do that, and obviously something that has absolutely nothing to do with the rest of the game. So, I don't know. What do you want from me? I'm doing my best. And you do get, like... yeah, I mean, it's true. That's why, what do you expect from me here? Little blank boy, except with blank generation, I'm able to get a older looking blank guy, which is interesting. I don't know how good that's going to be in general, but hey, it's nice that I at least have it. Okay. Just grab all of this junk. Even if you don't manage to kill the guy, he does give you a lot of stuff anyway, which is nice in some way, but also frustrating that I wasn't able to completely complete it. There's a chance these things can be mimics, which I would not be opposed to. Okay. But, sure. With the backpack, that's just fine with me. Yeah, give me that one. That's a good item. And rat boots. Why not? Can't, like, destroy this, can you? Since I didn't get all 4 of the keys. Also unlocks a bunch of items, too. And then I do believe that if I... because somewhere around here... oh, there it is. Yeah, somewhere around here. If you have 2 keys, this is how you properly fight the advanced dragon. The way I did it was a very roundabout and stupid way. However, it is still a completely valid way, and you can also spend a key to go down to the 5th floor immediately instead of going to the 4th. Oh, a horrible fight, and despite the very nice build that I had going on there, it was still very close to me dying. So yeah, that last little bit was just a big, huge reference to... yeah, so that last little bit there was just a big, huge reference to the end of Metal Gear, where you fight Liquid Snake on top of, well, Metal Gear Rex, after you beat him there. And pretty much the exact same thing here. Oh yeah, I forgot the rat boots allow me to, while walking over that, be invincible and also just not fall down a pit for a little bit. Should remember that, because that's not a... it's not a very easy thing to come by, that sort of niceties. It's not quite flight, but it does act a lot like flight. So yeah, the thing with this gun is that it explodes enemies into cheese. It like covers them in cheese, and then that big pool of cheese will also ensnare other enemies. And this is obviously like a basic weapon. It has infinite ammo, and it does pretty good damage, especially if you're using fat bullets. I mean, let me tell you, fighting the rat is worth it if you can do it very well, but I can't. So I don't. Otherwise, I think that... oh, and it also gets, like, unwrapped like one of those little Baby Bell cheeses. If you are interested in just the little details they put into this. So yeah, fighting the rat is, it's like it's worth it. You get some real overpowered stuff. It's just such a harsh fight to do. And I do not like doing it. And unless I have just like straight up overpowered build, I'm probably going to lose. And even if I do have a straight up overpowered build, I can still get pretty close to losing. But hey, that's kind of the last thing to do. If you get all 4 of those chests and all 4 of the items, they're always the same items. They're always this gun, the partially eaten cheese, the boots, and then there's also the Resourceful Rat's sack of mystical wonders, which just contains, I guess, all this stuff that he takes. You actually transform into the Resourceful Rat, and the Resourceful Rat will then no longer steal from you for the rest of the run. Like I said, it's a lot of good stuff. It's just, you gotta do you pretty much gotta perfectly do the rat fight to be able to get all 4 keys, to get all one of those, each one of those. Or you have to happen to get a couple of mimics, perhaps, instead, which would have been okay by me. The Mimic Tooth Necklace does not actually work on that guy, on those things, though. You get a little googly-eyed mimic that comes out and is like, hey, we don't have enough mimics to spare for replacing all these chests with mimics, even though they can still turn out to be mimics anyway. Ridiculous. Now, what's this now? A locked door. What sort of wonders and delights does it hold behind it? God, this is just perfect for taking out, not really, like, individual bosses, but enemies go down so very quick and easily. With the whole... Oh, it's Chester. Okay, that might be worth it. But, yeah, rooms get taken down easily with the whole, snaring and everything. Oh yeah, I should remember that I can walk over pits. It's something that I keep... And I do think that you're invincible while you're doing that, so... I'm not going to try to use that, because that would probably get me killed more than it would help me in any way, but it's still an important thing to remember. I mean, with the boots, I could probably... Just saying right now, I could probably, I don't know, manage to do Chester's game pretty easily. Potentially. 98 for that. Scope would be a goodbye too. I've talked before about how the Full Metal Jacket is a quite good item that can really allow me to get a lot of perfect kills coming up here too. If I did manage to get the Resourceful Rat's sack, my backpack would have been entirely useless, because that increases the amount of active items you can have by, what, 3? It increases it to 3? Which is just many, many items. Would really appreciate it. Oh yeah, I think I can also cheat at the game because the partially eaten cheese gives you the ability to fly. The point is, I should go cheat at that game if I can't get the Full Metal Jacket. I think that's what it's going to take priority, although I do have master rounds going on. Yeah, 1 and 3, so I'll also be getting a... Sure. I'll also be getting a sell creep at some point in time, too, when I can just sell some of the less useful guns that I've gotten through my incredible journey that has been the Paradox this time. Get the cash money I need for that. Again. Well, at least it feels pretty good to finally be cheesed and run. Hey, I did it. Get out of the way, you. And I do think that each piece of cheese that you shoot out of this does do a different amount of damage. Like, the cheese balls are the least damage. The nearly full wheels of cheese are the most, but it's like, who cares? It's already an infinite... you already have infinite bullets with it and everything that just spam stuff and don't worry about whatever you happen to be getting or not. Maybe just a visual effect. Doesn't really matter if you were to ask me. This should hopefully be a successful run, knowing that, you know, I was able to beat the rat. And I tend to have a harder time beating the rat than just about anything else in the game. So, huh? Am I Oh! Wondering when I got hit by there. Oh, it was a mimic. As it turns out. Yeah, that's what you get. And any secret rooms here, because I'd be down with a secret room or two. I feel deserving of such a thing at this point in time. No, but I do have enough for the full metal jacket. Yes, very much so. That is what I'm interested in. And then, like I said, I'll go switch it out for... I'll go switch my, some of my less useful guns out for doing some stuff. And yeah, it also eats bullets too, doing this. I think if that adds to your bullet count? I don't know, I can't really see. I'm not really paying attention to it too much either. No. That was that. And whatever, don't even need to worry about that sort of thing. I probably should have filled up the other whatever. It doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. In the meantime, let's go sell, I don't know, the shotgun, the Winchester rifle, neither of which are going to be very useful. You and you. The fat line I'm probably not going to be using. That is a silly item, and I care not for its shenanigans. Now, I am not going to have the cheese up now, which is unfortunate, because... Oh boy, this is... whatever, I'll try to do a proper version of this then instead. Especially with fat bullets, I might be able to... manage it okay. Oh, come on now, for real. Oh. Oh well, give it to me anyway. I don't think that can ever be a mimic, so I'm not too worried about accidentally screwing something up there. Oh, yeah, anything else I want to get before I'm leaving? As much as I would like to. Which I don't really need. The shotgun. So, forget about it. I'm gonna go grab a scope instead. Up my accuracy, perhaps, just a tad. Alright, come on, come on. This does need to be a Lich kill, of course. So I got to at least know that I'm going to be doing that. But I don't... As of right now, it's looking pretty good. Like I said, you get a lot of advantages. If you can beat the rat, you get a lot of advantages doing so. Jammed enemies, eh? Now, cheese encased jammed enemies. Which is to say, enemies that are going to be quite dead sooner than later. And then, I keep forgetting that I can walk over pits. You know, that's just one of those things that I just do not think about. I know that people more experienced with Gungeon have, like, the rat on lock, and straight up will not pick up these items if, after they beat him. So, I mean, it's just, that should be pretty telling exactly what, like, the general look of what the rat is like to a normal run. Of course, I'm not good enough to be able to kill the rat with any sort of consistency, so I'm more than willing to exploit all of these very overpowered weapons and items. I want to say that the cheese and the gun are the two best ones. if you were looking for an opinion on that. So that's definitely a good get on my part. Probably want to save this for bullet hell eventually, but I do also want that key, so I'm going to do that first. Besides, when I'm encasing the revolvents in cheese, that's not really going to... They're not going to be as effective in doing stuff, except they are, as it turns out. I still hate revolvents. Still very bad at dealing with them. And one more. Yeah. Get cheese done. You know, rats do like cheese and everything, but I think you can catch them more easily if you just use a bunch of peanut butter. I mean, they'll like anything that's fairly high protein. But, you know, you don't have to give up a good slice of cheddar cheese. And try to catch one of those wily fellows. And I wouldn't want to. I mean, I've said many a time that I am somebody who just loves eating more cheese than any human really should consume. I mean, for real, I gotta stop that. I gotta stop eating so much dairy. I just love it so much. My adoration of dairy, a dairyation, is without equal. Alright, we good? We good? Oh, not quite. These guys somehow managed to withstand my onslaught of cheese. No. Losing out on all of my blanks right now. Hey, you come on. You can't just spawn on top of me like that. That is unfair. Nope. And good. I will still take whatever is in chests right now. I have 3 keys, which I didn't really think about, but yeah, there's only going to be 2 chests on this floor. Or at least 2 guaranteed chests. Whatever happens to be down here, I suppose, is what I'm going to be working with for the rest of the run. Even if it's just regular... Oh. No, never mind then. Instead, getting the hazmat suit. Which is fine by me. Anything that will prevent me from taking damage from embarrassing sources. Get floor creep, basically. Fine by me. Alright, anybody else? Anybody else? And I would like to say that beating the rat to finally finish off the paradoxes is definitely the way to go. I've had a lot of very good runs in this time, but one where I get a rainbow chest, the rat kill, everything like that. It feels like exactly what you want to get for a proper finale. It's not a clone run, though. I was kind of hoping that it would be a clone run. Because I really think that as far as overpowered runs go, it's probably clone, and then like 7-leaf clover, and then etc. and so on from there. Surprised that I didn't manage to get the super hot watch from the rainbow chest earlier, now that I'm thinking about it. Because the super hot watch is something, you know, being a new item, it's more likely to show up if you've never seen it before after you unlock it. And it hasn't been showing up. Cut that out. And just... You know what? Nah. Just because I want to deal with you at this point in time and not have to worry about taking a ton of damage due to stupidity. Great. Well, as it turns out, I am getting a lot more chests than I thought that I was going to. I'm going to see what the other ones are first before I start to worry about anything else. But then after that point, yeah. might just be seeing what's in a blue chest on the final floor, which feels like a waste of keys in some way, but hey, I'll take whatever. Glad that you can also encase invincible enemies in cheese, just to make sure that your time is as easy as possible. How many times have I said cheese this episode? Too many. Yeah. Leon the Professional. Riflekin. Sniperkin? I guess we could call him Sniperkin, sure. Never actually seen that movie, but I'd like to say that the poster alone with that man's ridiculous glasses makes the reference only too obvious. A bug boot. Now, I mean, it also makes you invincible to poison, which is almost the more important thing, but it's like, who cares, because invincible to poison just does not even, like, factor into this. You know, if I got the second floor master round, I could have probably got another perfect 5 set of items. That's too bad. Let's just go take this guy out right now. I don't think that, I think that this is about the point in time to do so. Not that, because it's not like I'm going to be, here. Let's go back here and just start eating a lot of this stuff like crazy. Oh, and I keep forgetting that you can actually shoot while you're doing this. It just doesn't really feel like something you should be able to do. Can I cheese you up? Probably not, but check it anyway. No, you absolutely cannot cheese them up. Oh, got hit right at the last second anyway. Oh well. And managed to get rid of one of those dudes, but not both. Oh well. Let's go. Let's finish up this farce of a fight. Yeah, no, I don't think you re-get any amount of ammo doing this, which is too bad. Oh, no! He's so close. So close there. But unfortunately, I mean, I'll still be able to get the perfect 5th master round, so I'm not going to be too worried about that. But still, it's like, come on now. Done. And this is the point in time that the big fucking gun is going to be really getting a lot of use out here. Good, good. More than pays for the run by itself. Now, I don't know, gunbow. No, just keep using the cheese gun. Yeah, with the infinite... Oh. Yeah, with the infinite gun, as well as, you know, just a bunch of its own skin and everything like that, they could have very easily made the Resourceful Rat a playable character. I mean, I guess he technically kind of is, but the gun that he has is super overpowered at the same time, too. So I can see kind of why they might not have wanted to do that. Would be easy to mod in, though, I guess is what I'm saying. And I'm sure there are plenty of ones that do it. A mimic, are you? Because I've been burnt on that point before. While the alien engine isn't very good, it will be useful eventually for... Oh, there's Excalibur. I just, opened this dang thing up. Or unlocked this thing from the Wandering Hero It's just it's obviously curses you because it is a sword, but it also shoots out stuff too, so it's cool. It's a gun. Anyway, yeah, I'm sure I probably already showed the footage for it, but that's what it was. There's the 20 seconds of time that I took out doing that. Because, you know, after the last run, I did manage to get the 5th floor mapped out for the dude. Wink, wink. I didn't have to do that on a different run. Anything else? Oh, perhaps. Laser sight. AWP, I'm not even going to worry about it. Laser sight, though, is pretty cool. And I suppose I'll go for the last chest that I got here, since there is a key available and all that. And you don't have anything to say because... Aren't you? Oh, does the Ring of Fire Resistance give you any sort of dialogue here? I know she's looking for the ruby bracelet, but... Nope, nothing. Not that it really matters, because I do already have the hazmat suit, which protects me from fire anyway. Alright, if I'm going into bullet hell, and I am, this thing is going to become so very useful. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm about as ready as I'm going to be for this, so let's do it. The sight on such a having a sight on this gun is just completely unnecessary, isn't it? Oh, I've got to be able to aim my gigantic explosion accurately. Yeah, I should just be using the cheese gun instead. Freezing enemies, everything like that. What more could you ask for? Really. And ta-ta-ta. Oh, finally finishing up Gungeon. Like I was saying, I did enjoy the return here, but doing stuff like trying to fight the rat and trying to get Paradox into fighting the Lich has just been real rough. So I can only... And I don't really see any reason why I wouldn't think this run would be successful, but... Well, more embarrassing things have happened on the many playthroughs I've done of this game. For example, unlocking high dragon fire and then not actually unlocking dragon fire, still losing the run anyway. What? Oh, I think? I'm not sure. Did I get hit there or not? It wasn't clear. Instructions not clear. Cool. And the key, which I don't think I'm going to be getting too much use out of, but is appreciated nonetheless. I guess maybe I should just run into a room. Immediately... now that one I definitely got hit by. Immediately use the BSG, and then... after that, take out the cheese gun. Which is a pun, but I've already forgotten exactly what it is. And there's that. Oh, but it took like 5 hits to take down the, to take down a jammed Chansey-Beelon, eh? I don't really... oh, dang it. I'm trying to figure out, it's like, what exactly... I think that's probably my blank buddy doing stuff, but I don't know what it is. Yes, get out of here, you. Oh, the shot grubkin. Really do not want to deal with that. We good? Are we good? I don't know why, you know, looking at it right now, why did I go around in a circle? Should have probably thought that one out a little bit better, but, hey, if I thought that one out a little bit better, we wouldn't have gotten that great bit where I took a lot of unnecessary damage. Stupid bullet hell. It's so huge, and it's not like there's any shops or anything down here. Nobody's coming to this place. And one more, just to be sure. Yep, that'll do it. Just... I mean, you know, like I said, it's a rough go to beat the Lich. I can only hope that I'm successful here. But I do have to get to him first. And one of the great things, great things about going through bullet hell is that it does tend to be quite a drain on your resources. In the most frustrating way possible, I'm sure you can probably tell. There. Anybody else want to get in here? No, you don't. That's what. I think that the blank buddy on using an active item basically will use a blank himself. And on the Elder Blank, I think he uses it multiple times. Like, he uses it once and then a couple seconds later uses it again, which really clears out the bullets, which is great and everything, but is not always the most important thing, and in fact sometimes confuses me to make me think that I'm taking... Is that it? Okay. And sometimes confuses me, making me think that I am taking damage and losing my armor instead of just getting some help from my good buddy. Oh, hit the wall twice. And yeah. Alright, anyway. That's all I'm trying to do, and yet you're making it so hard for me. Really should have been using the Elder Blank there, I think. Okay. That should do it. Anybody else? Anybody else? Taking all comers, unfortunately. Okay, good. Yeah, when there's only one wave of enemies, or enemies that don't, like, transform into other enemies, then it's really not too bad to take out a room fully, but it's not usually what happens. Okay. We good? We gravy. Oh, except for you. You are going to require that sort of action. It seems. As much as I'm loath to admit it. Okay, just some regular enemies. I like that. That's a nice, easy room. And slowly charge up. Ah, close. I mean, it does hit the entire room, so really gigantic rooms like this, especially in bullet hell, are just the best place to use this, after all. Okay, and one more should do it. Good. You know, you get so much going through bullet hell, and you can't actually use, like, any of the keys or money or just about anything. They're just worthless. Okay. And one more enemy, I'm probably gonna guess. Yeah. Good. And also very nice. And this was just... I'm gonna completely cover this entire area. It's too bad that you can't get the Lost Adventurer here, because he would really appreciate the map, I would assume. As would I, but... just not possible. I guess that was just the only single enemy in there. I thought it was a larger room for some reason. Oh! Bullet hell is as difficult as ever. One more, and we good. Oh, well, now we're good. And it's a jammed one, no less. Ah! Hate those guys. And being jammed, it has way too much health as well. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else? As I keep saying, taking all comers and all that. Can the Tarnisher... Yes, thank you, Tarnisher, for not being alive, I guess. Yeah, there's definitely like a blank effect happening every once in a while that I get hit. Maybe it's due to... Oh, it is the Elder Blank being used because of the Full Metal Jacket. I didn't realize that it worked that way. Wow, that's a much better synergy than I thought I was getting out of this thing. That is very cool. So that's what's been happening. All right, well, yeah, Full Metal Jacket, Elder Blank synergy is apparently just amazing. Because now the next time I get hit, it'll automatically be undone. That's not necessary at all. Ah! There. That's all I need. And then, where's the BSG? Okay. Couple more areas left, but not too much. Anybody else? Anybody else? Still haven't been able to find the evil gun muncher. I would really like to finish off that little, I guess you could call it a side quest. I don't know. An unlock, an extra unlock. Unks, as they say in Death Road to Canada. Glad I didn't accidentally run into that guy. That would have been not great. Not too good. Oh, at the side there. All right. Get back all my partially eaten cheese, which I think is probably going to be pretty useful when it comes to the Lich fight. I'm just gonna make that bold assumption right now. Cool. Very satisfying weapon to use. Glad that I got it from the rainbow chest very early on. It wasn't really necessary to do that at all now, was it? And here's the end. All right, great. Let's just go with the prototype railgun once again. Jeez, I hate this place. Hello, I am back. Once again. And you know what, since I got it here. And what else we got going on? The Witch Fistful, I don't even know why I'm taking this out. Surely I have something better. Excalibur's actually doing okay for damage, so... Alright. Elder Blank, still my best friend. Ew, getting jammed one of those guys is not very good. Okay, stop taking so much damage. Okay, man. The Tombstoners were a little bit worrying with how much extra stuff they had going on. And I just wanted to conserve a little bit of my ammo for the next phase. Ended up instead losing a decent amount of my health there. All right, let's go. Let's go. I know how you do. Mm-hmm. That's the place to be, if any, to be using the Elder Blank. No, nope, that was the wrong place. Come on, like one more hit. There we go. Ah. One phase left. One phase left. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Boy, I'm bad at this game. Tag him down. Let's go. Gunslinger time. Yep, that is the way that the paradox works. Say hello to the Gunslinger. The final character to unlock in the entire game. He is quite the fellow. He comes with the Lich Eye bullets, and he comes with guns which he can sling. He just has an infinite amount of them that he takes out of his coat. So unfortunately, now I gotta go beat the Lich again. Because I'm sure that you can probably tell from how, you know, the paradox works. This is the Lich. Killing his own past, which is to say, preventing himself from becoming the Lich in the first place. He is quite the overpowered character. And he's also, from what I understand, quite the fun character to play as. This is literally my first time doing anything with the guy, so we'll see. Much like the Lich himself, looking like Lee Van Cleef, I think that he's supposed to look like a man with no name from the same set of movies. It's, I'm very glad to see him here. I was real worried that I was going to die against the Lich there. I was maybe not playing the best. Now, there's a run to get a clone. If there is a run to get the super hot watch, if there is a run to get any sort of absurdly, ludicrously overpowered things, please, for the love of God, I could really use it right now, because otherwise I gotta go back and I gotta do the entire thing again. Do a paradox run, get him back up to the Lich, beat the Lich, and that's the only chance, because the only way to unlock this guy permanently is by completing the run. And frankly, after I complete this run, there's really not too much more to do in the game. I could go do some of the secret things, some of the other like various grinding stuff, whether it's getting a bunch of hegemony credits to be able to afford all of the other items that I need, whether it's going to the, there we are, whether it's going to the challenge mode or doing rainbow mode or something like that. It's like, yeah, there is stuff left that I could do, but the Gunslinger is kind of the grand finale for good reason, because you ain't gonna be getting too much more than literally preventing the reason for the Gungeon existing in the first place by killing the past of the Lich. And yeah, you can see him slinging guns right there. Throwing them at enemies. For 35, eh? I'll take it. Because it's like, again, this is the item that you get for beating the advanced Dragon. That's, that is definitely worthwhile if you were to ask me. It's also quite the powerful item on its own. What does it do? Well, when you take damage, you get a blank effect, which is pretty nice. But you also get half of all of your gun's ammo filled. So all you gotta do is just take a hit, and you get half of the ammo of all of your guns back. It's pretty great. Not gonna lie on that point. Whatever, just destroy this. Still haven't quite seen what the Gunslinger is quite capable of just yet. Because as of right now, he just has, I mean, he's got a good starting weapon. Shoots it fast. The like little throwing the gun thing is pretty effective, but not, you know, super impressive or anything like that. Okay. That's not quite what I was looking for, but sure. And if I get that Holy Grail, that's just better for me. This is a lot of very interesting stuff happening in this run, isn't it? I'm having a good time. High Dragon Fire. Yeah, that is totally random if you ever actually find this weapon. I'd never found it in my previous save file, so this is entirely new to me. It's apparently just an improved version of Dragon Fire, but it's also like more for clearing rooms than fighting bosses. It doesn't actually do as much damage against bosses as you might like, but you know, when we're talking about fighting the first boss in the game, that really doesn't make all that much of a difference. I could have taken the BSG out against the Gatling Gull and been just fine. Let's go. And so, here you finally get the first look at what exactly the Gunslinger is capable of. For every gun he gets every synergy automatically. Which means that any gun that he manages to pick up is just automatically the most powerful version of it that you can possibly get, essentially. And that is the power of his Lich Eye, his Lich Eyes. What are they called? Lich Bullet Eyes? These things. If I do actually manage to unlock this guy, I will unlock them for every other character, but that doesn't matter because this is the end of the series if I manage to do that. If I don't, then I'm going to be very sad. With 4 keys, I'm just going to go. There he is. Looking a little bit older than I think he's supposed to be right now, but the character's the same. Also, I got to show off at least like one boss screen just so that you can see what the Gunslinger looks like in full profile. Similarly, when he's talking to dudes and everything like that, too. Yep. Well, there we go. Got all of my ammo back for this gun now. And I mean, it's just 1 health, but, you know, you still don't want to lose health in fights and everything like that, so you can get as much health as possible, in general. Yeah, the High Dragon Fire, unfortunately, due to being, like, such a secret gun that you can actually complete the game 100% without ever seeing it. Does not have any synergies. I mean, maybe at some point it is still just absolutely baffling to me to see that I managed to get High Dragon Fire. That is This is such a bizarrely secretive and difficult to get weapon, and yet here it is sitting in my hands right now for the very final run. Hopefully, God, I hope it's going to be the final run of Gungeon. Never come back to this game again. Look, I've been having a good time, but it's been wearing thin. It eventually gets to the point where you're just like, oh my God, I can't believe it's still going on. All right. As with regular Dragon Fire, it does have Stinger. And all the synergies for the Stinger possible. Which I guess it doesn't really tell me exactly what those are. If you would like to, I wouldn't be opposed to that. Here, let's just shoot off one. I don't know. Maybe they're extra powerful bees or something? Either way, that's a pretty good boss killing weapon, so I am going to be using it to kill bosses. I guess it should go without saying. As long as I get enough health, I should be able to be successful in this run. And as long as I don't lose too much health because of idiocy in one way or another. Holy Grail, high Dragon Fire. A run for the ages, certainly. On the Gunslinger, no less. Okay, sure. Like I said, as much health as possible. Heart Holster is also the most appropriate for the Gunslinger. I'm so glad to see this guy here. It's like, this is the exact sort of character that I would have wanted. As I was talking about before with getting things themed around gunslinging. And here is most definitely that. Also, he wears a poncho that appears to be a mimic. I don't know what the deal with that is. If you actually hold still... the, it will start blinking a little bit, too, his poncho. It's weird. Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, if only I could... You know, when I saw that black chest, I was kind of hoping to get the super hot watch. I mean, when I saw that, I'm like, oh? Clone would have also been good, too. I would have accepted clone. I'll also accept high Dragon Fire. I mean, that's should go without saying, but it's also true, too. Yep, get out of here. Triple crossbow is not amazing, but... I mean, I don't know. It's not really my favorite weapon, but I guess I could probably use it in one way or another. The Gunslinger can use pretty much anything pretty well, as you would expect from a guy like this being in the Gungeon. Yoink. Continue just absolutely unleashing the full power of the Dragon on my enemies. In a nice purple color. Regular Dragon Fire is just, well, the color of fire. Here we get, like, schwanky purple and everything. It's quite a nice change-up. Cannot believe I got high Dragon Fire. It's just so silly. Anyway. Cool. I'll take it again. I mean, I'll take it as many times as you want to give it to me. It's all good in the parenthood, man. I still do have to... I still haven't, at this point in time, done the robot, whatever. I suppose I probably should soon enough, just because if this is the last episode, and I hope so, then that is going to have to be included on there. Okay, come on now. And yes, I will heartily accept your extra ammunition. And I'm not too proud to refuse that. Oh, yeah, I meant to look at the boss. Whatever. All right. That looks good. You don't get the master round from this and all that. I said before, so, you know, it's not like there's any real point in making sure that you get this fight perfectly done, but why not? Just to make sure. You know, I said this wasn't all that good for bosses, but maybe it is good for a boss like this. Because Stinger's... I remember Stinger being better, but I don't know. Maybe it's just only okay. Merely acceptable in what you can get out of this thing. And with the Holy Grail, I shouldn't really have to worry too much about getting... Oh, okay. Shouldn't really have to worry too much about getting any amount of ammo issues. Clear it out in my own way if necessary. What do I get for... Doesn't show me. Yoink. Am I even going to use this? That's more of a questionable take on my part. Maybe. I think that if there is a time to be using it, this would be it. But, it's not likely. Just take out High Dragon Fire. Why not? Still here. It is still starting enemies on fire and doing an absurd amount of damage to them. Don't really see any reason to stop me now. Yoink. You know, I suppose that considering how secret this gun is like, why should it have any sort of synergies? Or did I say that before? I forget. This is going to be an extra long run, and I'm going to be extra brain scrambled by the end of it, certainly. As you would expect. Cool. Lucky on the ammo drops so far, but I don't need to be cursed anymore. The Holy Grail has already given me some curse. I don't really want to be dealing with a whole lot of jammed enemies. Not the robot that can take that. Oh, is this a... Oh. No. It's the green torches. Green torches denote an NPC hanging about. I would accept seeing... Oh, come on. It's split into 2 jammed enemies. Ridiculous. Oh, well, that's fine. I didn't remember if jammed enemies split into jammed enemies. All right, come on. Well, I should just start myself on fire. Oh, wait, no, I can't because I'm carrying around the crest. Don't forget about that. I was thinking, it's like, maybe I should just get... Maybe I should just have a little bit of damage done to me just to be able to... Just to be able to effectively get my ammo back here, because I can just replace the health that I lose immediately. It's like, no, you've got the old crest on. How do you forget something like that? Oh, okay, it's not blocked there. I was thinking that it was going to be blocked there. And I was going to be frustrated. Or, well, if it was the Fusilier, that could also be bad, too. Yeah. Did not even stand a chance. Nothing stood a chance there. It's like, oh man, if you even thought for a second. You're not a Mimic, are you? Okay. You had to tell me if you're a Mimic, etc., etc., entrapment. Cool. Always can use more health. And I probably will be buying as much... I probably will be buying as much armor as possible just over the course of this run. I think that's going to be a pretty good use of fundage. What a couple of runs you get here. RNG gives, RNG takes away, and it's definitely given here. Wouldn't you agree, Gun? Because I just noticed that you have like a little face on you. That when you're reloading this... No, when it's reloaded, that you can... see the High Dragon's eyes glowing. Eyes as much as a gun can have eyes. Oh, yes! Perfect. That's a lot of extra armor over the course of this run, too. Every time I get hit, I'll be able to have a potential of getting some more armor even on top of what I already have. Good, good, good. Okay. Oh. I guess I could do the ruby. I mean, I'm also like one away from just doing the nod key again, but I feel like that's That's not a good idea. That's the sort of thing that's going to lead me to be very sad when I die to the Resourceful Rat, basically. Okay. Whatever. What do you got here? Junk. Great. I love junk. I love trash. Oh, yeah, I should have taken a little bit closer look at what the Gunslinger actually looks like. But you know what? Yeah, give me the Ruby Bracelet. Because the Forge Master has asked for this in the past, so I'll be able to give it to her now. And we'll be able to see the end of that little side quest. I mean, throwing guns explode is terrible. There were actually a bunch of different bracelets of various colors that did something along the lines of that. The whole, hey, it will do, when you throw a gun, it does X. But the Ruby Bracelet is the only one that actually appeared in the game. And it's not good. It's like, you only throw guns if you are completely out of ammo. Be careful. You only throw guns if you are completely out of ammo in every way. And the damage that you get off of explosions is never worth, actually buying that for any amount of money. It's terrible is what I'm saying. I'm going to be careful here. Because I want that master round, my dog. Nice try. And there we go. Dragon fired. I'm getting fired up. Now, what is this? I guess I'll have to figure out at some other point in time. For the time being, however. 82 gold. Yeah, that's not going to be very useful. Sure. Yep. That's a synergy. I love it. Let's go into the secret area. I think I can probably take it. That's more stuff to be had, and more stuff means better chance at winning. And the old king isn't tough enough, I'd like to say, that I'll have a real hard time. That I'll have a real hard time dealing with his shenanigans. Oh, that is a pit there. I did not realize. Anyway. Oh, I do think that, yeah, if there's one thing that's going to be real effective, it's the ability to... There's one thing that's going to be real effective, it's the ability to get extra armor. Because now, even if I'm up against jammed enemies, I'll have a lot better of a time. I love that it's just the fish shooting fish from the barrel right now. That's adorable. Who could ask for anything more? Into the dragon fire. Oh, I was actually... Yeah, because I got hit once. That's right. Ah, the Gunslinger using the high dragon fire. I mean, it would be somebody like him who actually created this gun in the first place, after all. Only appropriate that it returns to its master's hands, I think. I mean, he's a gunslinger. He's not like a gunsmith. Actually, I think that was a different character. The gunslinger and the gunsmith were two different dudes, and they were like the first... they were the people that originally called down the bullet from the sky to create the Gungeon as it exists now. So he would probably be the one who created that. If the gun is not, even more ancient and venerable than that. Is there nothing in here? I guess not. Nope. Looking totally fine. No. Nothing else cool around here. And I do have two of those. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. But as always, I don't want to count them chickens until they have hatched. Because this is... I've already proven that even a very powerful run in my hands can turn I can grasp defeat from the jaws of victory. Yeah, right at the end. As you do, as you do. Because I very nearly did. And good, good. What up, Bello? What you got going on in here? Whew, how cursed am I right now? I'm not too cursed. Not going to take any more than that, though. But, like, I am probably going to be seeing a lot of jammed enemies coming up here, which is going to be great. And I should also remember that the more jammed enemies you fight, the more potential there is for a jammed boss to occur. And that's bad. You don't want bosses to be jammed. That's a harsh time for everybody. Oh, well, as long as I make sure that I stay on top of getting armor and everything, it shouldn't even be all that bad. Ah, okay. We're good. But also make sure that I mean, even if I do get hit after all, I do get a good amount of... Anyway, I do get a good amount of ammo back and everything, so that even the most... I don't even want to. Maybe I'll go... Maybe after I fight the old king, I'll go blow a... blank in that room or something and just make it easier for myself entirely. Got that out. How much more damage can you possibly take? Exactly. The dragon is breathing down your neck. Oh, I only have 17 things left. 17 shots in that gun left. Oh, well, if I get hit, then... Dragon fire away. Dragon fire away. And just keep reloading. But yeah, you can see how this doesn't... I mean, it's not like doing... Okay, come on. Okay, come on now. Just like freaking do a little bit better than what you're doing right now. Because frankly, it's embarrassing. And this is why I don't want to fight the rat or anything, because it's like it would turn out exactly in the same way as this in a lot of ways. And that's bad. It's like this is turning out okay, and I mean, aside from losing a little bit of armor, I'm doing just fine. But it's still a worrying thing. Just a little bit of armor. Just as you know, you come up against the Lich and suddenly you start to lose a lot more health, and you're going to wish you had that armor. Okay. Careful. Oh, I killed the advisor at some point in time. I don't care. And come on, not too much more left to go on the old king. Oh, on old Kingy. And then I'll be able to get some cool items. Some tall mountains. Come on now. Hey, I did get some armor, and I lost that armor. Great! I don't regret coming here, but I'm still annoyed nonetheless. Got some health out of it. That's cool. That's important. Forgot that you get that here. What up? Not that it really matters, because I already have every synergy that you possibly can get. Whoa! It actually, like, shoots fast now? That's one of the synergies you get from that? Oh, very interesting. Because this is a good gun that just, you know, shoots slowly. That's kind of the problem. And I guess just switch back to Dragon Fire. After taking the amount of damage I did there, it's... Doesn't really matter too much. Now does it? The ammo has been replenished to the degree that I need it to be. So I can just endlessly use this gun forever. Hello, everybody. It is an S-rank gun, after all. I mean, so is Dragonfire, but this isn't Dragonfire. It's High Dragonfire. 420. Dragonfire every day. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm not that sorry, but I am at least a little... feel that I should make some sort of atonement for saying that. Oh, I think this is a good synergy. Oh, Brother Alburn. You can actually just destroy this chest to get an item called Lies, which is just a... It's just... I mean, let's be honest, considering who you're talking to here. Thank you. Gunlight armor. Bye. Oh, okay, anyway, this is a good synergy because it tells you what's inside chests. I believe. It sure does. Oh boy, if I become the Cormorant on the same run that I'm the... Well, I'm this guy. It's like, that's gonna be a tale for the ages. But yeah, now I can just pick and choose what I want out of chests. Okay, well, you know, I was saying that I wasn't entirely sure if it was worth coming down here before. It is now. Unquestionably so. Still don't want to fight the rat. Not that I can, anyway. You need that key. Nope. Not allowed to go into here without the key. Anyway. I say anyway a lot. That's just my way of saying that I don't have anything else to add in this situation. But I don't want to stop talking. It's a habit I should probably get out of. Or switch it up with anywho. It's like, okay, next conversation. Don't even step to this. Okay, before this guy starts shooting stuff at me. Well, didn't quite get it, but that's okay. Yeah. One more, and we good. And we good. Look, this dragon's gonna fire on you guys all day, regardless of how much you're firing at me. In fact, firing at me is just going to increase the amount of damage that I will be dealing to you over time. Not in the way that I get, like, you know, the damage up from getting damage like the convict does, but close. Not entirely dissimilar. Cool. Cool. One more. Holy Grail. It's a good item. It is a good item. I was even able to purchase it in the very first area because it is considered a very low-tier item despite the incredible stuff that it can do. Ooh, I do think that means that's an NPC in there. What NPC? I suppose we'll see soon enough. Where is that displacer beast? You're not getting away. Running is just going to make it harder when you die. What does that mean? I don't know. I just said it and then I thought about it, which is something that I generally don't do, but such a stupid statement could not go by my brain without some sort of comment. Hello? Ooh. A lot of good stuff. Give me this. It just doubles your weapon for the amount of time that it's active. Also, come on. I am playing as an old school cowboy, gunslinger, having a big bottle of, I guess it looks like there's 3 X's on there, so pornography juice is just entirely within this character's character. I think quad laser might be fun. Okay, well, let's... Oh, you went around the other way. I did not realize that. And I survived. For now. Cool. Okay. That's good. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, so the last hit on this also shoots out a fish that starts shooting its gun as much as possible. Oh, and the last thing shoots out that. All right, then, sure. That's a good synergy. I don't know, you're a pretty effective weapon. And then there was also something else that I wanted to buy from Chork if I managed to get enough money. I think it was the barrel. The barrel of bullets. Just because that is going to increase the amount of bullets that are contained in the chamber. Oh, thank you. I didn't need that after all, as it turns out. Just give me the armor. I think the armor is going to be a little bit more effective over time than getting a little bit of extra ammo and stuff. Because after all, I'm not really hurting for ammo at any point in time. Period. Oh, you're still alive because you're jammed. I see. Well, not for long. Now you're just going to be dead. I mean, these guys are already the gun dead, so... I'm mad. I can't believe you would do this to me, video game. After I have been destroying everything that you stand for with my very overpowered run. Oh, buying the armor was a good idea now, wasn't it? Anywho. In fact, anywho, right there. I told you. I told you I did that. I done told you. What you got? The saw. Oh, hey, there's the actual synergy. Pretty good combined with nanomachines. Which, yeah, of course. Of course. Why? What else would you be expecting here? I couldn't even imagine. Oh wait, no, there's one other area that I haven't been to. I couldn't even imagine like what other synergies you could possibly get than nanomachine. I mean, Ocelot never really used nanomachines. He was more of a hardware guy. I mean, he was definitely a big fan of utilizing other people's nanomachines, but it's not quite the same thing. Yoink. And we good? We gravy. Cool. Cool. Let's go. Don't really need to be doing anything with the rocket boots. Yeah, you don't get synergies for everything, only guns. Now I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't have a blank right now. That's not really something that's going to be useful to me in any way. Okay. Gotta go fight the Lich. The Lich is gonna be a rough fight. But I mean, like, look at my health right now. It's looking pretty good. But, you know, it's just... Like I said before, it can turn very easily on you. Just because of, you know, the nature of the game and how I'm just not good at fighting the Lich. Straight up. But if I can get it to work anyway, that would be fine by me. Anybody else? Nope. Cool. High Dragon. You know, even at this point in time, I'm still just shocked that I managed to get this weapon. It's so ridiculous. There are like ways that the wiki will tell you how to farm this. Like, oh, you gotta, okay, open up the shortcut to the second floor, do a quick sweep around the first two areas. You can find a secret room, and then reset if you can't. That wasn't enough to take you out? That was a lot of dragon fire you got hit by, my dude. Shocking. And I should... the cooldown on double vision is not that long. I should be able to... There's no reason why I shouldn't be able to get a lot of usage out of this if I so felt like it. Maybe at some points in time I should be using it to clear out some just regular rooms if it's even looking somewhat sketchy. Because it's the sort of thing that you tend to use multiple times in a battle, like how I was using the Elder Blink. Which, by the way, would not be opposed to getting the Elder Blink right now. As much as I do like this combo that I got going on here. Just defense, I think, is going to be more important than offense, since offense is pretty well covered. Not really going to need too much more as far as killing potential goes, considering that I have been using the high dragon fire almost this entire run with absolutely no problem. The amount of ammo I'm getting is also great for making that happen. Okay, and get out of here, you guys. Oh, wait, there's more. I mean, it's my fault, I know, but I don't like it. Okay. I did manage to get the armor back immediately on getting hit, but I still don't like it. Alright. Just keep on rolling. If I can get another couple of... Come on. If I can get another couple of... what am I thinking of here? Master rounds, that would also be very good for my general survivability. Okay. Put me in too precarious of a situation there. And I panicked, and I lost for it. Stop that. Stop doing that. Ooh, a lot of good options around here, including Patches and Mendy down there if I want to. Oh, I can't get cursed anymore. I do not want to deal with any more jammed enemies. And like I said, bosses can be jammed, and they are not... It's not a good time when they're jammed. So try to avoid that if possible. Or possible. Just spray a bunch of fire around here, I suppose. It's fairly effective. And one more. Alright. Still, you know, despite just saying that, hey, I should be using double vision more, I'm definitely not doing so. The pornography juice contained within that jug remains contained. Remains within its masonry prison. Masonry? I was thinking of mason jars, I guess, but glass prison? No, whatever. Let's just keep going here. You want to give me like any... I was kind of hoping for a... like a secret room with a key. Because I could really enjoy getting some keys here. So that I can see what bounty those things... Oh wait, I don't forget that it's like I do have the fairy, which can just tell me what's in each one of these chests, if I even care to get them. Yeah, I've entirely forgotten about the super overpowered nonsense that I've gotten so far. There's that bow of love. Fairy, what is this? Okay. Now that's more what I'm looking for. That's more my speed. Not that if I'm using the high dragon fire I really need it, because it already sets things on fire, but hey, sure. Alright. There are a couple synergies in the game, as well as one item, the exotic, which just allows you to... well, that's just too appropriate for this fellow. Oh, and what's over here? Oh, the cell creep, whatever. I could probably sell some stuff. See if I can't get something back, but... this is the more important piece of the puzzle right now, in my opinion. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Take a hearty swig and let's go. Just be careful, I think, is what I'm going to work towards right now. And then this, like, pierces enemies. Well, so much for getting the, the flawless fight here. Oh, well, I'm not going to worry too much about it. Even though it's like, I probably could have managed it just fine if I didn't screw this up. Oh, wow. I mean, yeah, I definitely would have managed this just fine if I didn't screw that up. Dang. One hit. But for one single hit, I would have been okay. Would have been, as Donkey Kong says, okay. What's the synergy for this? Bouncing bullets, I guess? I guess. Okay. Anyway, let's go check out Patches and Mendy, see if they have anything of interest to say. No, not really. I don't really need any health back. I'm doing just fine on that front for the time being. Hip holster could be kind of fun to get, so I'm going to throw you a couple items. Don't need the saw. Don't need this. Do want that. Oh, it's a synergy here. Quick and the gun dead. Oh, boy. I mean, it's appropriate, certainly, but... I don't know what that does. I kind of just got all the holsters for this guy. Alright, let's continue rolling, baby. Keep on rolling, baby. Oh, it seems like the holster, like, it shoots out an explosive round at the end there or something. If there's a reference, I do not know what it is. It rolled a 20. God, I hate that. Hate it when it does that. But I love watching it leave. Which is to say, die. Hope that wasn't too ambiguous. Anything? I'm kind of a interesting area going on here. Great. Didn't even see it. But it saw that, certainly. Actually, I don't know if it did see that, or if it just died. Probably the second thing. A homing explosive round whenever you reload. That's pretty good. So yeah, the quick draw whatever is sure. I'm gonna lose it immediately, but that's fine. Let's just see what else is going on here. I don't know if I need the gun to... I'm pretty sure I still need the gun to kill the... Oh, shot him on fire. And not in the good NBA Jam way. In the bad, burning way. Here's a run where I could use that hazmat suit, it seems. Oh yeah, so it seems like the explosive round also does cause fire to be on the ground, which is maybe not the best for me sometimes. Oh well, it's keeping me rich in Rich in ammo, which is only... Come on. Which is only so effective, but hey. Thank you. That's all I want. Just need that right there. No, not that. Those things I couldn't care any less about. What is shooting at me? Oh. You. Look, I've been in your position before. You don't want to do this, man. You're gonna end up using the gun that can kill the past to stop yourself from becoming a revolvenant. That's what they're called. It's a dumb name. Anyway. Yeah, it's like if I'm dodging, I should just immediately try reloading to get the powerful shot out here. You know what? Nah. Sick of how lucky you guys get so often. Why you gotta be so free? Okay, just keep on rolling, baby. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, okay. Yeah, it's interesting that, you know, like I'm killing the past, and yet what I'm actually doing is just going to be killing my future, or like my destiny, instead. It's a distinction that... Stop reloading when you're next to a wall. It's a distinction that is curious. Okay, first off, do I want to open this up? I kind of do, but it's like I think double vision is going to be better, because that's only going to give me like two healings over time if I die, and whereas double vision will probably, you know, take down an enemy before I even get to that point, in theory. Doubling up on stuff without losing any ammo. Really gotta be more careful than this. I mean, I got to, but I'm not. I'm most definitely not being more careful. There. Are you happy with yourself now? God! Are you happy with yourself now? Ah, yeah. I'm actually feeling pretty good about this run. Hello, it is me. Volvenant! I hate you so much. Okay. Maybe I could have actually got cursed a little bit more. Oh, well, it's a bit late now. Okay, I'm good, I'm good. Can't use my gun against me. There are too many bullets. It's impossible. Yeah, here's a point where like getting the BSG would actually be pretty effective. Unfortunately, I just do not think that there's any way that's going to be happening. There an enemy left? Yes. Oh, it's just you. All right, baby. Keep on rolling. This might be happening, which I would not be opposed to, because it's like, again, this is literally the last thing that needs to be done. So I need to just get as much stuff going on here as possible. Stupid metal cubes. Stop blocking my shine. And anything else? Surprised that I still have not yet found the Forge Master. I wanted to complete that little side quest that I was doing here. The single bulletkin. The single lonely bulletkin there. Oh, I'm almost out of ammo for this. Well, I almost got a lot of ammo back. But I didn't. Good. Nope, nope, nope. Everybody get out of here right now. Oh my god. Well, it's only empty for so long. Trust me on that one. I guess I could have opened that up and gotten the... Oh, no, you're not an enemy. Yeah, I guess I could have opened out that other chest and gotten whatever it was. I've already forgotten. I just remember that it wasn't very good. Gotta be a little bit careful there, don't I? Well... I mean, I guess it's helping me as much as it could possibly be hurting me, which it's not doing, so I shouldn't be complaining. Okay, what do we got? I mean, why not? Oh, cool. Which I would have actually gotten if I didn't sell the fist earlier anyway, but I did, so... Well, it doesn't matter anyway. I would have it regardless. That's how this guy's whole deal works. Is there anything... I mean, I do have like an S-rank gun here that doesn't have any ammo, but will very shortly. I don't know if I really want to mess with perfection at this point in time. Just leave it as it is and... Sure, it's worthless anyway. That would explain it. Yeah, just hit the unfinished gun a couple times and let's see what you got. Ha! Good. Save the best for last. Don't know what that does, but I guess probably like the last... Oh, Resourceful Rat. There it is. It's a good item. But anyway. What does this do now? Keep moving without dodge, rolling, hit, generating... Seemed viable. Oh, boy. Yep. Okay, so this is just an entire joke about how, yeah, they screwed up. Interesting. You know, maybe I'll just go fill up the... Shadow bullets could be okay, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get enough to... Like, get enough stuff to make it worthwhile. Oh, yes, also, bullet that can kill the pass, please. Never been happier to make one of these. Yep, I understand. Let's get this a-moving. I've never been happier to see that bullet. Provided that I can actually use it effectively. Rah! Rah! Is what I say. I mean, quote me on that one. I've never been more... I hope I can use it effectively. Grah. Hello, it is me. The Gunslinger. Your master. And that is what you get when you fall in love. Okay, let's actually remember to see the freaking splash screen of this already. There he is. And you just keep on rolling, baby. I'm glad to see that I still don't screw the most basic things up, even at the very end of the game. Okay, and to take you out, because I don't like being shot at like that. Surely there's something more effective here, yeah? Yeah, probably. The Demon Head and the clashes at it are still pretty good. The traditional clashes that you find whilst at Demon Head. Take them down. You too. Take them all down. Good. Oh, wow, I did... What is this now? A synergy that I was not familiar with? I guess I'm not too disappointed at it. Note to self, use this in the Lich fight. Yeah. You know. Seems like a good idea. No, not RPG. What's going to be like the best thing? Maybe just Dragonfire, I suppose. Disappointed that I'm not going to get the perfect go, but hey, I got pretty dang close. Still, yeah, funny enough, it's not all that good against the Dragon himself. Not so much funny as annoying. But, hey, I'll take what I can get. Move back. Move up and move down. Back up, back up. Tell me what you're going to do now. Come on. What the hell? I guess because I was firing on it before it appeared, it just decided that I wasn't doing damage or something. Boy. Gungeon, you done did it again. There, okay. Like, come on. If I failed at that again, I was gonna be like angry. That was the only word. Yoink. Is there anything else that I want to do here before heading out into my greatest challenge yet? Take this armor, I suppose, but that's not going to happen. Let's go. Or not this. I'm not even missing any health. Ah, come on. The past looking good. The ruby synergy, I'm gonna assume that's what's giving me the weird... Oh. That's how that works, then. I assume that's what's giving me the weird synergistic stuff. There's ever been a time to... Don't walk on that. I don't even know if the Lich would take me, but I don't care. I'm not going to risk it anyway. Excellent. Oh, and there's the poncho blinking, by the way. Of course, where else would you find yourself? Oh yeah, and I shouldn't forget that I got both of the armor pieces so that I can get a little bit of extra armor, which is always nice. You know what? Let's just... Screw everything up anyway. Whatever. Hey, it's all cool. I'll deal with it, okay? Will you stop that? Did you not have enough the first time? Is there like anything that I have that's like really good for taking out huge swaths of enemies? I don't think so. Oh wait, you were still alive. I always gotta remember that the I always got to remember that the some versions of something. The jammed versions of those are very much harder to see. Is what I was trying to think of, but then my brain just shut off. God, there's a lot of jammed enemies in here. Okay. Just dragon fire, I suppose. I got more than enough ammo in it at this point in time. Make it extra effective. Come on, come on. This is like literally showtime, baby. Literally showtime. Like literally end game. I really got to make this one good. You got to make sure that I survive here and it's a good run. Because, God, is it a good run. You can't get much better than this, let me tell you. That's how good of a run this one be. You're dead, right? Okay. I was thinking that it's like, how much more dragon fire directly on your countenance can you possibly take? Not that much. Certainly. Well, I got the ammo back, and I did also get a piece of armor. So I can't be too mad. I can be a little mad, though. I'm allowed. I am a grown adult. I can be a little mad. Okay, that's also good, too. Ooh, it's not like the health is going to be weird and difficult to get in here. Yes. Well, running out of blanks, but I think I'd rather run out of blanks than get hit a million times. Oh, God. Oh, God. And you see that, and it's just like, ah. There's only so much I can do. Good. Still have no idea where the exit's going to be for this area, but I hope I find it quick. Yeah, that was about as much as I could hope for with that. Not good now. 1 heart of health is not too much, but it's more than I want to be taking. Oh, God. Ah. Now I'm just sad at myself. Okay. This is probably not the way to go, if I was going to guess. Now, I did get some armor, which is great and everything, but I need more than armor to... I need more than a single piece of armor to be able to survive this. Probably down to the left, if I was going to guess, because it looks like this is just going to loop back to the area that I was already at. I don't know if the improved ruby bracelet is that good, but hey, it is most definitely something different. I'm thinking that you can get viable usage out of throwing guns. Like I said, there were a ton of different bracelets. The ruby bracelet was the only one that was actually in the game. But it was never very useful, since you can only throw guns after you have exhausted all of their ammo. Every single little bit of ammo. Ah, blank. Nice. That is a promise of a little bit less damage, hopefully, being taken. Kind of see over time, but that'll work out like I'm hoping, but I think so. I think there's a good chance of it becoming exactly like that. Cut that out. You too. Everybody cut that out. Come on. Gun cultist. I am your god. What are you doing? What are you even doing in gun hell? Bullet hell. This is not the place for you. Anybody else? Anybody else? I guess I should try to keep up that whole kinetic energy type of thing and not run into walls so as to stop it from being effective. We good? We good. Where is you? Stop summoning that. Ah, and he got him anyway. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay. Well, at least I took him out. Oh, empty. Come on now. I don't care if you're all getting buffed. I'll take you out nonetheless. I have no idea where the buffing guy is, but I'm about to find out as he starts running at me. There. Anyway. Just keep continuing on to the right, I suppose. Nope, this was not the correct area. And well, if I... with the explosions and everything... I can probably... Oh, I suppose it's something. Hey, why'd the high dragonfire transform into regular dragonfire for a second? Also, hello, I see it as you. Here, take this garbage. Take this garbage as well. Oh, is that enough? Gunslinger's ashes. Only appropriate now, isn't it? Look at him. And apparently it occasionally shoots out some jammed guys, too, which is interesting. Mm-hmm. Now, how good is it really? I don't know. Might be useful, but I'm going to stick with my Dragonfire and everything. Don't really see how that's going to steer me wrong at any point in time. This might be the end here. At least I can only hope. Perhaps. This feels like the sort of thing that you would consider the end. Yeah. Okay. Bait launcher could be good. Maybe just spam Gunslinger's ashes forever. Oh yeah, I was thinking. Quad laser, of course. Hi. Yep. Come on. This is a pretty good combo, certainly. And I'm actually just going to take damage there. Purely for the sake of... Yes! There it is! Oh, purely for the sake of getting rid of the bullets through the Holy Grail. There we are. Oh, that's pretty great. And as the final for the Gungeon is destroyed and is returned to its original form. And the horrors that have transpired have been undone.